Going the extra Cal. Amazing $50 million offer for Tucker. Stearns defends bland offseason. Bland? That's an understatement. There's been no flavor, no spice, no sazon, not tahini, no nothing this free agency. David Stearns has to add some hot sauce to this roster, and he has to get this deal done to make Cal Tucker a Met. We've been talking more about the departures than additions this offseason, and adding a bat and a star like Cal Tucker changes that narrative, and it's going to give some fans something to cheer about, especially with pitchers and catchers reporting to Port St. Lucie in a little under a month. We're hitting crunch time, y'all. But look, the Mets have reportedly offered 3 years around $120 to $140 million total. You know David Stearns offers deals on the shorter term, and this one has a juiced AAV, and it also gives Tucker the flexibility to cash in again later. I like it. But the Mets aren't alone on this one. The Blue Jays and the Dodgers are also pushing for this guy, and since the Blue Jays are reportedly offering a longer-term deal, the pressure is on David Stearns to get this done and make a splash signing. If Steve Cohen wants this roster and this franchise to be able to compete with those two powerhouses I just mentioned in season, he's going to have to land a guy like Cal Tucker in the offseason. But how do you lock up a soon-to-be 29-year-old lefty hitter who's still in his prime? It has to be more than the chance of pairing up with Juan Soto in the outfield, and that duo being one of the best offensive threats in baseball. And it has to be more than Stearns and Tucker knowing each other from their time in Houston back in 2015 when Tucker was drafted and Stearns was the assistant GM. You have to sell him on you're going to continue to build a roster that can compete and beat the Dodgers, and he'd be the first but not last superstar domino to fall or to sign. For more on the Mets and Cal Tucker negotiations, get in the know by heading over to NewYorkPost.com/sports.